What is going on, everybody? How are we doing this fantastic, amazing Monday? As today is my youngest son's birthday, he is 2 years old. I'm so happy. It is crazy how fast our kids grow. And by kids, I mean your pets, anybody that you're looking after, anybody that you are a guardian for, all of those, they grow up very fast. So on the celebration train, I wanted to come up with something that can help you stay on track if you're having trouble staying on track during vacation and celebration. Remember, it is March and then April, May. We're coming up on summer, we're coming up on graduations, we're coming up on a lot of birthdays. This is crucial time for all of us to stay on track with our fitness journey. So, here are a few ways you can change your mindset and stay on track and stay strong during the fun times, right? We need to have fun during life. I'm telling you guys, if we are restricting anything, if we aren't having a good time, we're miserable, right? If we are not enjoying ourselves, enjoying food that we're eating, we are not having a good time. We're not having fun. So, how can we have fun while staying on track, still losing fat, still losing weight, and killing our workouts, right? So, here are a few things. First one is do not overthink it and get overwhelmed by the celebration or the vacation time when it comes, right? This is the worst thing you can do. You're just going to get high anxiety. You're going to get very anxious, and you're just going to, oh my God, what do I got to do? I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm just going to fall off track. I'm just going to fall off track. And then all of a sudden, you're not going to feel confident going into the celebration or on your vacation. You just need to have fun. Remember, everything is in moderation. So go to celebrations with an open mind, not with a closed mind and thinking you cannot eat anything at all, right? First, you shouldn't go into a celebration with a goal of restriction, right? You will end up failing and binge eat later, or just forget about it, the diet that you've been on, and just eat everything you want, right? So then you're not even on the diet anyway. So then you're falling off the diet track. So the first thing you should do is not overthink it. First things you should not do is overthink it and be overwhelmed by it. So make sure you're not restricting anything before you go into this. You want to make sure you're able to have and build discipline and say, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to have a mixed drink. As you hear, a mixed drink, a beer. Make sure you're eating at the same time you're doing all of this, right? Make sure you're having your proteins. Make sure you're having some of the fats. Make sure you're having your carbohydrates. Don't restrict yourself, because then you're going to be a party pooper, right? Who's going to want a party pooper? Like, seriously, right? If you're here, hashtag I'm here. If you are just joining in, or if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. So we're just going over a couple ways to stay on track during the celebration times and the holiday seasons or vacation. Remember, a lot of stuff is happening. We got a lot of birthdays. We've got vacations. We've got just celebration at the wazoo, especially since COVID's going down. We want to get back to our normal or somewhat normal lives, right? So staying on track is going to be crucial for you, because we haven't been able to do a lot of this, right? We haven't been able to. So the first thing is don't overthink it or get overwhelmed. We're on another point, is don't restrict yourself before going to any of these. I want you to go in with an open mind. I want you to go in with a plan, right? It's hard already to say to yourself that you need to limit and lower the sugar intake, but totally restrict yourself is just out of the question, right? It is a dangerous combo. If you're totally restricting it and you're totally just not wanting to do it, you're going to fall off track. So limiting a little bit at a time, but also not saying, I'm just going to forget about it. I'm just going to not intake any sugars. Well, now you're not enjoying any life. Fruit have sugars. Vegetables have sugars. your carbohydrates will turn into sugar. So, sugar, sugar. Why not enjoy yourself? Limit yourself to things. If you're going to try and have sugar or have less sugar, go to the other options that are non caloric sugars, right? Those are the ones going to help you not get calories from it, but your body's going to have to digest it and going to have to work harder to do so. So tell yourself that you will have a small piece, a small plate, a small bowl, or a small cup in order to do that. This will help you enjoy your time, right? You want to enjoy your time. You don't want to be there and just bleh, the party pooper. Oh, I can't have that on my diet. Oh, I can't have that on my diet. Well, you want this? No, I can't have that on my diet. Like, what kind of diet are you on? The not eating anything at all diet? Like, really, really, it is just like insane. You have to be on the not eating at all diet. Thank you for joining in. If you're still joining in, hashtag I'm here. If you're catching the replay, skip it on ahead to the good parts, right? So don't overthink it and get overwhelmed with staying on track, okay? Make sure that you're telling yourself you're going to have a small plate, a small bowl, small piece, or a small cup, or a small drink. Anything that can help you stay on track. You're going to be able to enjoy these things, but in moderation, right? I tell my clients all the time, in moderation is perfectly fine for you to enjoy life. Remember, I'm not trying to have you restrict anything. I'm not trying to have you do anything like that. I want you to enjoy. I want you to build the discipline to be able to say, you know, I had a little bit and it was good. But the thought of saying I had a little bit and it was good was a great thought. It's usually when you say I had some of that and now I regret it. God, I'm going to be so fat from eating all this. I'm going to have to starve myself the next 3 days. That is where we don't want to be. We still want to be able to have fun. We still want to be able to enjoy the foods that we have, right? So you're still going to stay on track as long as you're telling yourself, going in there with an open mind, with a plan. Small cup, small plate, a small drink, a small bowl, whatever it is you're doing. Start with your proteins first, right? Go get those right away. Get your vegetables next. And then get the delicious carbohydrates after that. Then say don't get those, because we're going to get them. We're at party. We're at a celebration, right? We're also on vacation. We need to enjoy ourselves, but you can still stay on track doing so. Eat in moderation. All right. In moderation, I keep saying that, is saying that it just honestly helps my clients have a peace of mind, right? A peace of mind, and they feel confident. They're able to make those decisions as you are able to make those decisions without restricting and without not enjoying yourself. You want to enjoy yourself, right? So we're on to the second point, the second way you can stay on track. Aren't you excited? So this is going to sound super simple, but it happens all the time, even to me. You get so excited, you're getting everything ready, you're doing things, but you end up skipping meals, right? So you don't want to skip meals. You need to make sure you're taking the time to get a meal in, get your breakfast, get your lunch. If you're cooking dinner, then you can eat your dinner. But if you don't eat during the time, excuse me. If you don't eat during the time that you need to be eating, you're going to end up binge eating, and you're going to eat a ton of calories all at one time. You're going to feel uncomfortably full. You're going to have to unbutton your pants. Hopefully buy your yoga pants to be able to squeeze back in, because, oh my God, I just ate so much food. And then you feel miserable. Then you're exhausted. Then you want to take a nap. And then you're really not enjoying yourself, right? You don't have any energy. Your body just ate a ton of calories all at once. And then now you're ready for bed. Where'd all the fun go? There's no fun, right? You need to make sure you're staying on a certain eating schedule, especially during this time, especially if you're on vacation or if you're at a celebration. You need to stay on an eating schedule. You need to eat your lunch, you need to eat your breakfast, you need to eat your dinner. If you're going out for a snack, eat a smaller dinner, but still eat something. Don't just, I'm gonna wait until I have to save room until the biggest meal of the day. That's a big no-no. If you're trying to have a weight loss, if you're trying to lose fat, if you're still trying to stay on track with your diet, the current diet that you're already in, which is the enjoying food diet, and then developing discipline to be able to do so, you have to stay on a good eating schedule. The same eating schedule you have throughout the week, the same eating schedule you need to have during the weekends, the same eating schedule that you need to have on vacation and during celebrations. So make sure you're always staying with a consistent schedule, right? You need to eat breakfast, right? You need to eat lunch, you need to eat those. And you're probably saying, well, I'm just not hungry. I just can't eat breakfast. I'm just not hungry in the mornings. Well, it's not something that you can just automatically do right away if you haven't done it in years. Just like if you haven't worked out in years, or if you haven't worked out in months, and you're just trying to stay consistent, you have to build up to it. So building up to it's going to take some time. It's not going to be right here. It's not going to be, I'm going to be able to eat breakfast tomorrow morning and then be able to keep it for the rest of the week. You'll end up falling off, but then you get back on. You have to stay consistent with it, just like working out. You're going to see the results you need to as long as you stay consistent with it. And then you'll be able to build your tolerance and be able to eat breakfast. Remember, the less we eat doesn't mean the more we lose. Right? I stayed silent there because I want you to think about that. The less we eat means the more we lose. No. Just means we are miserable, we are irritated, we are absolutely starving, and we can't even enjoy the foods we like because we're saying we're on a diet all the time. Right? So sticking to your same meal times is going to be very important with helping you stay on track as well. I'm going to go ahead and flip a page. I've got to write things down. I like to get off topic because I love talking to you guys. So it's a good thing I have this paper. All right. So making sure that you're staying on track isn't saying that you're going to fall off track. You can't set yourself up for failure before going into this. You have to come up with a small plan. So don't overthink it and don't get overwhelmed. That's the first point. We're just going to go through it again because we are almost done, right? I'm going to make this short and sweet for you guys. So make sure that you are making a plan. All right, they're probably going to have a barbecue, so there's definitely going to be some type of barbecued meat. They're going to have barbecue sauce on it, so that's an extra like 45 calories on top of the chicken breast. Or they're having hot dogs, or if they're having bratwurst, what are they having at the party? Am I taking something that I know what I made, so then I'll eat that, but I can also eat something else? So make a little bit of a plan. Say, I want to make sure I'm going to get I go in, I got to get my proteins first. If I want a burger bun, I'll take a burger bun. But if I want a second burger, I'm only going to eat the burger with veggies. And that's okay to do. It's okay to do. So little things like that's going to help you feel good about the decisions that you made about your food, is going to help you feel great because you stayed on track and you didn't feel like you ate too much. You ate slowly. It's very easy to start talking and you want to eat fast. So you talk a little bit more and you want to enjoy all the festivities. So slow it down. It's okay. Listen to the music, enjoy yourself, talk, have a small bite, talk a little bit more, have a small bite, talk a little bit more, have a small bite. That's also going to help you and your body to realize that it's actually eating and that it's time, that it's finally I'm trying to say this and it's not coming out right. So your body is finally realizing that you're full. When you eat too fast, your body isn't able to realize when it's full quite yet. So in that sense, you're going to end up binge eating and you're going to get back to the way you were before. So make sure that you are slowly eating, taking your time, having your small bowl, small plate, proteins first, small drink. Have a beer, have a mixed drink. You need to celebrate. You're not going to throw yourself off if you're doing it one time. If you're doing it every day after that, that's where it becomes a problem. But remember, it's just the one day. All right? And don't always say that for Monday. Oh, it's just the one day. And then Tuesday comes, oh, it's just the one day. And then Wednesday comes, oh, it's just the one day. It doesn't work like that. If it's just Saturday, but you're on track all Monday through Friday, and then Sunday, you're still on track, it's just one day, okay? I got you. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. All right. Well, Sam, thank you so much for joining in. Coach Isaac here. I appreciate you so much for tuning in and taking the time to watch this. I hope it has brought in value to you. I love bringing more value to you. So, if there are any other things you want to listen or hear about and me give you a little bit more information about, put it in the comments below so I can get a gist about what you are struggling with and I can talk about it a little bit more. All right, everybody, have an awesome Monday evening. I love you all so much. I appreciate you guys every single day. Have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bam, bam, and bam.